Hello, and welcome to our peaceful space dedicated to cultivating joy in gardening. Today, we embark on a journey to transform your outdoor spaces into flourishing havens of life. Whether you have a sprawling backyard or a cozy balcony, the simple act of gardening can spark so much joy. This guide is crafted with love for beginners, guiding you through the essential do's and don'ts to create a garden that nourishes both your body and soul. Choosing the right location for your garden is akin to finding the perfect spot for a cherished item in your home. Observe your outdoor space throughout the day. Notice how the sunlight dances across different areas. Most vegetables and flowering plants thrive in abundant sunlight, requiring at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight each day. Choose a spot that welcomes the sun's warm embrace. When selecting a location for your garden, ensure the soil has good drainage. Remember, selecting the right location is the foundation upon which your garden will flourish. In the spirit of tidying, we strive to create spaces where each item has room to breathe. The same principle applies to our plant friends. Overcrowding your garden can lead to competition for resources, hindering growth and diminishing the joy your garden brings. When plants are packed too tightly, they compete for sunlight, water, and nutrients. Overcrowding can also create a humid environment that invites pests and diseases. Refer to the recommended spacing guidelines on seed packets or plant labels. Embrace the beauty of negative space in your garden, allowing each plant to shine brightly. Just as a clean and organized home provides a sense of peace and tranquility, healthy soil provides a nurturing foundation for our plants to thrive. Think of the soil as the heart of your garden, pumping life-giving nutrients to your plants. Good soil is alive with beneficial microorganisms that break down organic matter and make nutrients available to plant roots. When selecting soil for your garden, opt for a loose and crumbly texture that allows for good drainage and aeration. Enrich the soil with organic matter such as compost or aged manure. By investing in good soil, we invest in the well-being of our gardens and ourselves. Sunlight, like a warm embrace, is essential for the growth and vitality of our gardens. Each plant, like each item in our home, has its own unique needs and preferences. Some plants thrive in full sun, basking in its warmth for hours on end, while others prefer the gentle shade of taller companions. Before selecting plants for your garden, take note of how much sunlight each area receives throughout the day. When choosing plants, pay close attention to their sunlight requirements. By respecting their individual needs, we create a harmonious balance in our gardens. By providing your plants with the right amount of sunlight, you'll be amazed by their growth and vitality. As with any new endeavor, starting with simplicity allows us to build a strong foundation for growth and joy. In the garden, choosing easy-to-grow plants is like selecting versatile, low-maintenance clothing for our wardrobes. It sets us up for success. Beginner-friendly plants bring abundance to our gardens without demanding excessive care. Some easy-to-grow vegetables to consider for your beginner garden include lettuce, spinach, radishes, and bush beans. Herbs, such as basil, mint, and chives, are also great choices for beginners. As you gain confidence and experience, you can gradually incorporate more challenging plants into your garden. Just as we water our houseplants with care, observing their thirst and responding accordingly, we must approach watering our gardens with the same level of intention. Overwatering, like clutter, can suffocate the joy and vitality of our plants. When we overwater our gardens, the soil becomes compacted, depriving plant roots of the oxygen they need to breathe. To avoid overwatering, develop a mindful watering routine, observing the soil moisture before reaching for the watering can. Stick your finger into the soil about an inch deep. If it feels dry, it's time to water. Remember, watering with intention allows us to create a harmonious balance in our gardens. Just as we carefully select the right tools for tidying our homes, ensuring each item serves a purpose, we must equip ourselves with the proper gardening tools to cultivate joy in our outdoor spaces. A sturdy pair of gardening gloves, like a warm embrace, protects our hands from thorns and blisters. A hand trowel, our trusted companion for planting, helps us create cozy homes for seedlings and transplants. For larger tasks, a garden fork or spade becomes our loyal assistant, helping us turn the soil, mix in amendments, and prepare beds for planting. These tools are essential for maintaining a tidy and well-kept garden. Choose tools that spark joy and make your gardening tasks more enjoyable. Just as we nourish our bodies with wholesome foods to support our well-being, our gardens require regular fertilization to thrive. Fertilizers provide essential nutrients that may be lacking in the soil, replenishing its vitality and promoting healthy plant growth. Think of fertilizer as a vitamin supplement for your garden. When choosing a fertilizer, consider the specific needs of your plants and the type of soil in your garden. Some fertilizers are designed for specific types of plants, such as vegetables, flowers, or trees. By replenishing the soil with essential nutrients, we create a vibrant and thriving ecosystem that brings us joy. Just as we thoughtfully arrange our homes to create a sense of flow and harmony, we can design our gardens with intention, maximizing space and promoting plant health. A well-planned garden layout is a joy to behold, reflecting our personal style and creating a space that nourishes both body and soul. Before you begin planting, take some time to sketch out a plan for your garden. Consider the mature size of each plant, ensuring they have adequate space to grow without overcrowding. Group plants with similar sunlight and watering needs together, simplifying your gardening routine. By planning with intention, you can create a garden that brings you joy for years to come. Just as we protect our homes from unwanted pests, we must also safeguard our gardens from creatures that may seek to disrupt their harmony. Start by creating a healthy garden ecosystem that naturally deters pests. Encourage beneficial insects, such as ladybugs and lacewings, which prey on harmful pests. Plant companion plants that repel pests or attract their natural predators. If you do encounter a pest problem, explore natural pest control methods before resorting to harsh chemicals. By adopting a gentle approach, we can create a harmonious environment where our plants can thrive. Happy gardening! Thank you for joining me on this journey of cultivating joy in gardening. Remember, gardening is a process of growth, learning, and connecting with nature. Embrace the journey, and don't be afraid to experiment and discover what brings you the most joy. As you nurture your gardens, remember to pause and appreciate the simple joys they bring. Happy gardening!